Hello, welcome back. Last time, Floating Point was mostly treating me okay, so after the initial shock of what the level was, it seems to have calmed down, and things are alright. I can actually deal with stuff. Where is my button prompt on this thing? What? I hear a little... There's a noise, but there's no prompt. What? Like, it's not even showing me, like, keyboard prompts now or anything. It's just gone. Well, that's weird and unsettling. Alright, well, whatever you say. So, green spikes... Why there? Green spikes there, that's pretty funny. Okay, where am I going, first of all? Upper right. Where am I starting? Which way do these things go upward? Despite the particles. Opposite the particles. Alright, so there's gonna be a cyan bubble there at some point. Here's a cyan lamp. It goes up, opposite the particles, so once I get in there I can end up at the cyan lamp. Reverse super something my way over here. Do one of those uncomfortable wave dashes, dash down, get that. Reverse super, do one of those uncomfortable wave dashes. Get in the bubble, go down, have a dash, do this. Green spikes will be active. I don't know if those mean anything at all. It seems like the ones just below me are kind of... I'm gonna be going pretty fast with that wave dash. I think I need to dash down out of it. And, well, among other things, just to overcome the gravity anti-field. So drift down and left, hit the lamp, drift down and right, probably dash, get into the bubble, bunny hop, reverse air super, the spikes will be, yeah, back off after that, reverse air super again, up right, wave dash, this is a long chain of things. I assume I need to mess with the... yeah, because of those purplish spikes. How am I... Would one pink crystal be enough after wave dashing onto that thing, going up twice to get all the way to this one? Probably. Maybe. Do the thing, do the other thing, do a wall bounce, and that's the room. Okay, well, I saw the whole sequence. So I don't have to do it that way. Let's try a super and see if that's more comfortable. Yes. Right, and I forgot what I was doing in that spot. Okay. Okay. That timing is weird, but doable. Oh boy. Finding where the peak of my jump is to apply that move is, doesn't feel too natural, I gotta say it. Okay, a lot of this sequence of things happens pretty quickly. Don't have a lot of downtime here, unsurprisingly. Oops. If I am supering, I do want to go a little bit to the right before I start this, but not that much. Like if I just do it from here, well, that does work. Whoa! That was confusing. Okay. Get the timing. Right, so this is like the beginning of the first room I did last time, where just like... timing this sort of move just mysteriously doesn't work for a while until it does. So I have to get enough to the left to actually touch the lamp. There is a spot I just learned that where like my dash will refill but the lamp doesn't get turned off on whatever it is. Why do I call that a lamp? I don't know. I needed a name that looks kind of like a lamp, sorta, almost, if you don't know what a lamp looks like. That's what I call the ones in Chapter 8, the core. Alright. Oops. Let's try with a wave dash again. Extended hyper, whatever. Maybe that's more comfortable. Yeah, I don't know. That somehow... No, both are weird. It's floating point. What do you expect? Everything's going to be imprecise. Right, earlier than you think. Earlier than you think. Ah. Controlling my horizontal position during this is turning out to be a bit of an issue. This is making me realize how much of Celeste platforming that I'm used to really only has one axis of, like, of interest at a given time. Like, often I'm just holding forward and waiting for the appropriate timing to, like, line up with either horizontal or vertical position. But, like, here it's very much both at the same time. How did I manage to move my thumb all the way over there? Okay, so, remind me. Still no prompt. So going straight down, then wave dashing, then dashing down. Veer around to get the thing. Spikes will be gone, so just dash into the whatever. I won't have as much down force there, so I will need to use my dash. But right, bunny hop out of that. After the bubble, I think I can land. I think I can land and bunny hop the more comfortable way. Instead of initiating it from the air, right? Maybe. Yeah. There we go, there we go, there we... Okay, I wasn't sure what I was doing there, so I do want to be holding down while I'm doing that. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Like that. Whoa. Well, I did it the uncomfortable way and made it all the way here, so that was nice. Okay, that's doable. So 2 reverse air supers in that spot. It's just this first move that's going to be killing me the most. So good that it's the first one, gets it out of the way, but it does mean that my later practice has a significant iteration time on it. What? Yeah, what? Let's try landing there, because I do want to see if I can do that, because I have so much of an easier time initiating a bunny hop from a full stop on the ground than if I'm mid-air. I don't know why, like it shouldn't make a difference, and I know I can do it the other way, I just don't like to. It doesn't feel as good to me. I can, but I wasn't ready to. I mean, the thing disappears pretty quick, but that's okay. It can do that. I'll be hopping pretty quick. Yeah, quicker if I initiate from the air, though. It's just, it messes with the timing. Because, like, I want to time around when I press the dash button, not when I hit the ground, because that doesn't come with a... I can't, like, feel and hear it the same way as when I start my dash. That initial move just feels weird. Sometimes I fail it because it feels weird to do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's fine. I can get used to doing that way. I mean, I've done it both ways once each, so sure. At some point I should probably look at what happens after the bunny hop. Let's make this that point. Or sorry, after the, yeah, bunny hop and 2 reverse supers. Dashing up, doing the similar thing... Oh, gross. Okay, I'm keeping my dash that entire time, so after this wave dash, my next dash is that wave dash down there. Because my feet don't hit the ground before that, so just sort of float up to the right through that one way, down... through there, get into position. Oh, that's gonna be a hard transfer to do. Alright, then the rest is, there's one more reverse super and then one of these wall bounces, yeah. Just like, Do a bunch of hard stuff, then do a bunch of more hard stuff afterwards. That's what that feels like to me. Yep. Yep. Alright, well. Do the hard stuff enough times in a row so that it becomes easy stuff. Then the later hard stuff can be the hard stuff. That's fine. That's just kind of how these rooms go. Yeah, yeah. Aww, I didn't get my reverse. Pretty close though. That was all pretty good. And like, this isn't that long when I actually do it. Just a lot of earlier failures. Oh, I needed to hold jump for longer. Okay. I don't know why I just did a little tap. Alright, well something clicked, clearly. Whoops! Way too late on the wave dash. Mysterious reverse failure. I thought I was holding right, but I think my timing was wrong. Ooh! The green spikes got me! Wait a second. Suddenly I'm suspicious of something. Okay, I just realized maybe those spikes are green for a reason. Hold up, I need to take a detour. That crystal regrows. Oh, those spikes are green for a reason. There's a strawberry in there, isn't there? Good thing I spent this much time in this room pondering. Because yeah, otherwise there's no reason to veer back around to that. But here I can do it. Ooh, how? Well, now I don't think I need to use the dash to go right there. I can, whoops, just do it with floating, right? Yeah. Sometimes I get the dash and don't hit the lamp, sometimes I hit the lamp and don't get the dash. And yeah, there's just multiple intersecting timings. They don't necessarily both go right at the same time. And positions and stuff. Ah. Yep, so somehow I got my hair there, but that lamp was out of range. Whoops. Now, is it going to just be a strawberry embedded in the wall? No, I'd hear it shining. That's going to have to take me to a whole different room, isn't it? Alright, well, I've gained some problems. As happens in a room like this. What did that do? Hey, the prompt is back! What? It brought the prompt back. What secret thing did that toggle? What color is that? That's not a color I know. Did something— oh, right there! Didn't notice these were a different color. But now these spikes exist. If I leave the room and come back, does that reset? I would assume so. But there's no way I'm getting through here. Maybe it doesn't? It does. Yeah, so that's a white lamp. Well, now I can see it. Okay, so the white lamp is there. So what are you telling me? Wait, are you telling me... no... maybe? No... like, if those bluish spikes appear, These don't regrow. And also, I don't think I can go in reverse through there. I need these spikes not to be active, which means I won't have a bubble here. So I have to get down here with a dash without that bubble existing? What could that mean? Let's go back to that white thing again. So yeah, that's all spiked up now. I'm not gonna be... Wait, can I retoggle that oh. Do I need to go even further and turn around? Like to here? Do these regrow? Like, do I go all the way there and come back? Maybe that's the story. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot. So the strawberry room would be exit to the up, right? So I need to go through that to see if those crumbly platforms will regrow. I think they don't? Whoa, I missed. So if they don't, then I'm not doing that procedure to get there and back. If I could remount the bubble after doing this, I could totally do that. Could... Oh, I have to hit the green... No, I'd have to hit the green again. Which means the bubble wouldn't be there. Do I maybe... do the white thing then? Not jump back to the start and instead go back down and resume... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. This is weird. Just like something about this routing doesn't make sense to me, but you know, there's a puzzle here and I have not seen how the pieces fit together yet. So I go here, I do this, I hit the white. Then what if I go down? So if I went down at that point... I mean, I still have the same problem, I don't have a way back. If I'd like wave dash on this, not bunny hop for that... I guess that green doesn't really have to be hit? Just like skip that entirely, like use the one... Oh yeah, and it would have to... So like these spikes stay existent, but I just dodge around them and get that blue again. Then use the other platform that I left there to return? That sounds... kinda like... what's the word I'm looking for? Kludgy? Feels like I'm kinda... you know, doing something that is messier than I would expect to have to do here. But it might work? Unofficial, how about that? Let's use that word. Whoops, right? It goes upward, not downward. See, that time I wasn't confused about that, I just forgot that my head would be in the thing. Still gonna have a whole lot of deaths doing all this, that's fine. Just to remember where you're going, that's the hard part. Die! Well, it's half the hard part, the other half part is actually getting there. Up, left. So now. I did the bunny hop. I need to figure out how not to do that. I mean, in theory I know how, but I need to teach my thumbs to actually listen to me. Ah! So yeah, like, what height do I want to be at when I initiate that dash? I've seen too high, I've seen too low, I've seen just right, but I can't tell the difference before I've started the action. So pick a reference point. Where the crystal is just about right. Okay. Well, I would need... Okay, so I need to do an actual wave dash there, which means don't land for the delayed bunny hop. Then I gotta do some airborne gymnastics, and wait, am I not short a dash when I'm doing that? If I can do an extended hyper on that thing? I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, too low, but I got away with it. Yeah, see, those are fast disappearing platforms. I don't think there's time to extend my hyper on one of those. Feels like I'm not doing the right thing yet. Because yeah, I end up a dash short if I do this route. I'm just not inputting the right thing there. Remember to wave dash, not bunny hop. Wave dash, not bunny hop. Wave dash, not bunny hop. Picture a wave in that spot. So like that's mostly what I'm doing, like what I'm trying to do. But I don't think that gives me a viable return route. I'm wondering if what I need to be doing instead of what I'm doing is playing around at the start with the blue lamp still on, off, whatever it is in this current state. But it seems pretty clear that I need to toggle it again, and I can't do that from here. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. So, narrow little thing, but I got through it. So, with that toggled, I think I just want to dash up and get on this. Not quite accurate. Where am I going from there? Alright, well that's exposed now. I guess I just want to wave dash, get through that field, dash left, and go up like this thing here that I hadn't used yet. Okay, I think that's the way, probably. Okay, I had not considered a second secret passage as being part of this. Alright, so down. Wave dash good, get in there. Okay. So do this. Whoops! I went down left instead of left. This is pretty cool. Oh, I'm enjoying this. There's this extra layer of stuff on top of what's already in the level. I don't need that crystal, but it just feels better to eat it on my way. They're very tasty. Don't need it though. Whoa, that was close. Ah, like that. There we go. Okay. From here now, well, all I do is repeat the opening actions, and I'm in here. Why is this? There was a touch switch somewhere? Okay, so there's more to this conundrum. There was a touch switch somewhere. I see a spikeless wall. Yeah, I saw, like, this wall from there, but that's spikeless because I'm doing a reverse wave dash on it, and it's being nice about it. So are you telling me that somewhere in this room still is a touch switch that I need to activate before I come back up there? So like I've touched the right wall in this secret, that seemed solid. I don't think I'm going any further along and getting back, right? There's only so much hiding space anywhere. There's a little icy wall right there. Oh, I'm supposed to wall bounce when I'm doing this for real. Now I see it. Okay, so I just learned there's a height gain mechanism here. By scrutinizing the walls closely. I mean, okay, let's check in the one spike-free spot that's of suspicion here. No, that's pretty solid. Okay, let's check a few more. Let's also check if the white lamp deactivated any more spikes. Because I can't tell which white spikes are special ones. Well, I'll be back at the watchtower after I do this process, and I have to do this successfully anyway, so like, nothing there. I could check beyond the green lamp? I mean, I'm here, let's do it. Ah, I jumped too high! I didn't expect to bump my head there. Alright, several things to check. So let's try this. Okay, that appears quite solid. So no going through there. Alright, other white spikes that may have deactivated. Unless it's... So there were some mystery touch switches earlier in the level that didn't do anything that I was able to detect. I'm wondering if those are like multi-room touch switches that like I had to find all of and I'm one short on. So like that's a final door, like a final check for me having touched all the others. Could be? Right, but I also wanted to check, are there any other white things deactivated? And yeah, nothing in here. 3 it says. Have I done 2 and there's a third? Or is it in this room? So, little spike-free thing next to 5.7. Spike-free ceiling above it. I see no other inactive white spikes. Well, I puzzled out part of this. Problem is, like... Am I gonna have to replay the whole level for this? It's completely unclear whether I have access to the strawberry now or I have to restart. Like, there's no communication here other than there's a thing in the way. That's all I know. There's a thing in the way. What would make sense? I mean... I could believe that there were 2 other doors there. They're both gone because I pressed the touch switches in the one spot, and that's the third one, and I missed a secret somewhere else, and that leads to final strawberry. It's possible. It's definitely possible, because, like, otherwise I'm just checking for other secret walls somewhere here in this room. There's nothing that in any way signals itself as being a touch switch here. So am I forced to move on? I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna go over previous video footage for this level and see if I have indeed... Well, see, I'm just keying into there being a 3 there. Let's see what colors the touch switches were that I touched over there. Alright, so I reviewed things. It looked like I actually touched 3 prior touch switches, all of which were positioned directly over a strawberry. And they all had a color very similar to that color. So I'm thinking each one of those opened a gate, and there's a 4th one I have to touch somewhere in a place that I missed. Because otherwise, yeah, like every strawberry had a touch switch associated, so I think this is telling me I have to redo the level and touch all those things, and I missed one somewhere. So, I guess I'm just gonna finish normally, and then have the strawberry map, and redo this, and... Ooh, that's a lot to redo. Okay, well, but like, I think it's clear enough that I don't have any options to continue here. I will have to redo it. And I guess that's fine. I mean, every time I've had to redo a level for a circumstance like this, it's been like 10 times easier the second time. Because I've solved all the puzzles and, you know, built some reflexes, and some of them will stay around. Speaking of which, I set a new record already while I was talking about other stuff. Whoa, that was a wave dash when I didn't mean for it to be. Extended hyper, whatever, you know. Those are the same move to me, and also in actuality, but they just have two different names for how you initiate them. Alright, so, well, a level redo is in my future, and it's been a while since I had one of those. I was... you could think of it as me being overdue. I've been doing just too well collecting all the strawberries along the whatever. And honestly, having a second run at this level, now that I've kind of gotten used to its tricks, might be of some interest. Like, I'm kind of curious how it would feel on another run. Could I take a break at that little final secret that I had found there and rest my feet for a moment instead of doing this all at once? Possibly. I think I want to do it all at once instead, though. Whoa, I forgot where I was going. Gotta hit the green first. Alright, so I'm just gonna try and get through this room as normal. If this is perhaps final strawberry, then I wonder if this is final room, other than final strawberry room. There might be, I could believe, that there is a crystal heart on offer in the next room. It could be that I'm finishing this level... Could be that I'm getting the heart in this level today. It's possible. Right, doing the landing thing, because it feels better to me. I need to land that wall bounce, and yeah, okay, well, at least I tried. So again, new record. That's still more comfortable to me. Even if I can do it the other way, I don't want to. Oh, okay. Yep, just gotta learn that timing. See, that's a... it's no easier than doing it the other way, but usually I'm timing with a wall that's facing the other way in a situation like that. Also, I'm usually moving the other direction. So, actually, I guess the wall is facing the way I'm used to, but I'm not. I guess that makes sense. If I'm always going right, then that's how the wall's going to be oriented. Dang it, I could have tried to recover from that by getting in the secret spots. That's so weird. That felt like a wall jump, but it refreshed my dash. It just didn't hit the lamp or crumble the floor. It's just like, I guess, a fully buffered jump on the... dang it! The thing. I don't have the reaction time to realize my super failed and go for the secret. If I'm thinking about it at the time, I could, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm just assuming the super will succeed. Planning for success. Alright, so to plan for success, do the easier form of bunny hop there since it's compatible with it. Don't get fancy. I mean, arguably this is fancier. Ah! But the fancy way is easier for me. Wah! Misaimed. At least in the process of discovering the secret lair, I, got used to... okay, I almost corrected, but I dashed the wrong way. I got used to the mechanisms here, and, well, I'm a little better at them now. Dang it, why? Ah, it's... well, I know why. My distance is wrong. I wasn't close enough, so my dash had already ended by the time I jumped, I think is what happened there. But if I'd been closer, I would have been too low, so really the problem was my height was wrong. Okay, so that is recoverable. Good to know. Well, new record. That's a reverse super, right? I don't know, I had the height for a wave. Let's look at the situation. Had the height for a wave, but I also wasted a dash, so I might not have if I hadn't. I want the super height. Yes, I need the super height. That's necessary. Okay, so as soon as I land that, I also do need to do a wall bounce and not touch any of those spikes, and fast fall at the end. Okay. That'd be a real sad way to fail if I just got floated there forever and couldn't go down. That'd be pretty funny and in character, wouldn't it? Oops, too short on the first hop. Yep. Why does that lamp sometimes sound different? Like, it made the normal noise there, but last time it didn't. Just doesn't always make the same sound. Whoops. Whoa, I thought I failed, and therefore I did. I manifested that thought. Just not the way I expected. That part's fun. That feels real satisfying every time. Yes, okay. I'm keeping control. Oh, almost perfect, but my super was bad and my timing would have been wrong for the wall bounce anyway. But okay, so new record. Getting there. And something clicked. Again. That just happens when I interact with these for as long as I have. Just little things that were problems start not being problems. The opposite also happens sometimes. Whoops! Too high. Yeah. Whoa! Whoop. Okay, recoverable. See? Hey! Ah, didn't have my dash. Okay. Tied my old record. Oh! I thought I was hitting the wall, somehow I didn't, but I wasn't ready not to, and the angle kinda was bad because I was so far right. Okay, nice clean run there. Aw, but what did I do? Something wrong. Whoa. Whoop. What? Super, please. Super timing window sometimes feels just real small to me, just because, like, too early and I don't get my dash back. Too late and... There we go. Too late and... Oh, I've got that sad failure. Alright, well. Laugh it up. It's the funny one. Funny sad. I was thinking about super timing, trying to say something that I didn't even manage to say, and now I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah. Timing window tighter than I expect sometimes. Didn't get the dash. But at least I got there on the very next try again, so that's a good sign of consistency. Oh yeah? Yeah. Aww. I don't even know what happened there. I think I was too far left. Ooh. Hey-ya. Okay, I did it. Is there a heart in this room? There is! Hello, kitty. What do you have to say? One of the things, I need something else and I have to go back for it. You speak in lowercase. Good. Okay. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I think I've parsed what that secret is about, and I think I have to redo the level, and this is going to say, what, 3 out of 5 strawberries? 3 out of 5 strawberries. Let's look at the map, just to get an idea of where I'm missing one. Hi, Silver, I don't want you. Okay, so I missed the 4th one. That makes sense. The first 3 were all pretty close together, then the 4th was something. Let's look at the lobby now and just see, like, what are my stats for this level at this point. 1504. How does that compare to other stuff? I don't have a strong idea of, like, how many 1504 is. Where am I? Ah, there's my button. There's a journal. Alright, so ultimately I managed to get in sync with that level and not mind it so much. I mean, I was always having a good time, I just sometimes was having a bad taste, too. 0, lower left. Okay. Floating point, 1504, 340. Ooh, that's a longish one. Ooh, that's... yeah, kind of long. 1504 is up there. Yeah, that's a lot of deaths. That is 3rd most of the lobby. But if you divide by time, I don't think it would still be in 3rd. Okay. Alright, so next time, redoing that and looking for 4th strawberry. I gotta redo all the first 3 too in order to get the switches toggled. I might comb through some video just to see if I can spot a suspicious wall after the 3rd strawberry and know where to look. Because it sure wouldn't be great to reach that last room again with 3 strawberries gotten once again. But that's a problem for next time.